I'm going to go through and show you step by step how to apply for a $50,000 loan. To get to a screen like this, thank you for applying. It takes a few minutes. There's the famous quote, an entrepreneur without funding is like a musician without an instrument. So whether you're looking for funding or not, hopefully going through this step by step is helpful. Number one, to give you an option in case you're looking for funding. And number two, to demystify some of these processes, show you how straightforward they can be. I think a lot of people are overwhelmed when it comes to funding. That's why our entire team spends a ton of time curating grants, fundings, loans, and explaining them to you. This is not financial advice, for informational purposes only, but hopefully you'll find it helpful. And the good news is this application we're going to go through Funding Circle. They are a newly approved SBA 7A lender. This was just announced. So if you're looking for additional financing beyond this in the future, through the SBA program, low interest, longer term working capital loans, this could be a way to start a relationship with them. But of course, you can check out all of our funding partners and recommendations on the Skip dashboard and app. You can always just click search funding. And at the end, there's a bonus funding I want to tell you about. As always, thanks for subscribing. If you never want to miss out on anything funding, grant, or business related, things that will help you, be sure you're subscribed with your alerts on. We've helped hundreds of thousands of businesses collectively get over $2 billion in funding, and we list dozens of fundings, grants, financing options on the Skip dashboard. You can create a free account. The link is right in the description. You can always click search funding yourself. In this case, we're going to go over a Funding Circle business term loan. I'll show you exactly what's required for this. They offer loans from $25K to $500,000 with fixed rates and predictable monthly payments. We've seen a lot of success here. Let me go through the application and see if in fact it is easy and straightforward. But you must have a personal credit score above 660, so keep that in mind. The link to learn more and apply is in the description, so you can go through this on your own. 2 years or more in business with 50K or more in annual revenue. You must be seeking 25K or more in funding, and you must have a strong personal and business credit scores. I'm going to click apply now. Let's go through this together and see what's required. I'm going to put in 50K. You can choose the terms you want to go up to. And quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice. You need to decide for yourself if a loan or grant or any other financing for your business is right for you. But I'm just going to put down a 5-year term here. I'll fill out our legal business information, then click continue. And note here, this online application will not affect your credit score. Click continue. Okay, determining our eligibility. Put down how long you've been in business and if you've ever received funding through them before and if you've ever filed for bankruptcy. Then click check eligibility. Great, it says you're eligible. Now let's get to know your company. Put down industry information, how many people you employ, and your business legal entity. Then what will you use the funds for? So there's about a dozen options right here. Choose the best one for you. And if you don't know, that's a good sign that you should think about why you need the funding first before applying and going through a process of seeking funding. Then put down your business address. And so far, there's nothing surprising about this application. Business information, owner information, that's the essential information that lenders typically need. So you need to put down the information of the owner here, including social, date of birth, residential address. That's it. Now my request is processing here. Okay, the final step is to upload 6 months of bank statements. You can connect your bank account automatically. That may or may not be an option, or you can upload bank documents directly. Good idea to upload as a PDF, JPEG, or PNG. And finally, do you have a company website? If so, you need to put that down here and put down your EIN and click submit your application. I always recommend trying to do things in one sitting, otherwise you'll lose momentum. But if for some reason you can't, you can save and continue later. So I'm logged into my online banking and I'm going to quickly download the past 6 statements. Then I'm going to click submit application, and thank you. You've successfully completed your application for funding through Funding Circle. I'd like to hear from you. Is this worth it in your opinion to apply, whether you're looking for 25K, 50K, 100K, or up to $500,000? And have you gotten any recent financing through partners that you want to recommend? Leave a note in the comments. By the way, there's a ton of grants, including a Verizon 10K grant, and we are announcing a 10K grant soon. And don't forget, if you want to find out how the approvals work, if we get approved for this or not, be sure you're subscribed I'll do a part 2 of this video on how long it takes from application submission to getting approved and money in your bank account. And I'm going to be doing this with a few other funding partners, a few other grants, lines of credit, and credit cards. So there you have it. Remember to leave a comment if you think this is worth it. The link to this funding and all of our other fundings is in the description. Remember, you can create a free Skip account and see dozens of financing, funding, and grant opportunities. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.